Yo, what's going on, guys? Arix here. Welcome back to some more Resident Evil 2. If you guys cast your mind back to earlier on this year, during E3, I brought you guys some of the first gameplay from the remake, and you guys seemed to really enjoy it at the time. You said you wanted to see more of it, and just the other week, I had a chance to go to an event in London. Capcom very kindly invited me and gave me a chance to go hands-on with a new build of the game. During this one, you got a chance to play as 3 different characters. We started off playing as Leon, we also got a chance to play as Ada Wong, and we also got a chance to play as Claire Redfield. So in this video, there's about 20 minutes of gameplay. I've cut together different sections for you guys to take a look. Now, kind of the way that it worked is the Leon section was, for the purposes of the demo, a little bit more linear. We kind of followed a path, had like a little bit of a story to follow, so it was a bit more guided, so I kind of followed that through to the end of it, or at least kind of the point where I was allowed to play till. Of course, during that time, you also get to play as Ada Wong, and then afterwards we switched over to a save file with Claire Redfield, and that section was a little bit more open. We didn't have as much direction. We basically had a chance to wander around everywhere and explore. Obviously, you can kind of do that with any of the characters, but for the purposes of the demo that we played, the latter half was more about exploring and solving puzzles and stuff, whereas the first half was more so a slightly more narrative-driven experience. Now, also, for those of you guys that, I say don't want spoilers, I mean, I know it is a remake, so kind of don't have to worry about that as much, but regardless, there won't be any cutscenes in this. I had to cut all of those out, and there's a few sections that I just wasn't allowed to show you guys, so what I've basically done is cut together different sections. There'll be parts where it just fades to black and comes in somewhere else, so you get a good feel as to the different aspects of the demo, but any of the sort of slightly spoilery things, or things you guys probably want to experience yourself, then rest assured, they are not in here. I will say that while I'm not allowed to show it to you guys, the alligator section, if you've played Resident Evil 2 before, you'll know what I'm talking about, is pretty cool, so I can't wait for you guys to experience that yourself. But regardless, the game is looking really nice, it plays really well, it's just kind of a good chance to sort of jump back in and sort of bring back those nostalgic feelings. So hopefully you guys really enjoy this. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more from this as we get closer to launch. Let me know if there's anything particular you guys would like to know. Provided it's something that I can tell you guys, then of course I can try and answer that in the comments down below. But for the time being, I'll leave you guys to watch the rest of this and enjoy that gameplay.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Jesus! That an earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so.
What the hell?
Stay sharp. God only knows what's down here. It's secret weapon time. Candy from a baby. Got you now. Always been good at running, Annette. I'll give you that. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
You bastard. Just great. Cable car. Interesting.
can do this.